podcast. Manny Garavito here once again to go live every single day as we bring the community of comedy lovers together for the sake of laughter. Because especially in 2020, we need it now more than ever. We need the laughter. So might as well go live, record it, and just share with as many people as I can. So here I am live, bringing it all in. Anthony Yepes, GBO, E-Mobile. This is James, Joe Bob, Curse and Blessings. Ooh, a lot of people jumping in. A lot of people jumping in early. Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Good news. Comedy shows in Miami are starting a little bit earlier. That's right. In 2021, I just got word that the majority of our partners have preferred doing comedy shows at 8 p.m. all the way to midnight. Oh! For all the people that like to go out and have a casual drink in Miami without going too hard, this is a dream come true. For those listening out there, YouTube, Instagram, podcast, Facebook, wherever you are, let it be known. Let it be known. Ring the bells. Yell it to the mountains. Comedy shows in 2021 will start at 8 p.m. and go all the way to midnight. Now, what does this mean? This means I got to work more. This means I got to do a lot more work, man. Now, I mean, it's great. You know, that we have more time for all the comedians that want to go on stage, whether it be the showcase or the open mic. And whatever the case is, it's going to be at 8 p.m. So more comedians performing, more people coming in. And you know what? It could be a good thing. You know why it could be a good thing? Because we could probably run like 3 segments in a show. We could do like the first show, the second show, and then the third show. And then that way it'll be just like, you remember how, you know how they do it in California and LA over at the Comedy Store? They have ongoing shows, all like, you know, 8:15, 9, 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, like that. So now we can do that with our partners. We can start doing segmented shows with our events. So I think it's better for the comedy scene, right? More stage time, 4 hours. Marty Furgang over on Facebook says that it's too early. Marty, you're over 70 years old. This is perfect. This is like the early bird comedy show. And you know damn well, Marty Furgang, one of the oldest comedians in the comedy game right now in Miami, is going to be going on at 8 p.m. All right. For all the old folks out there that want to be home at a certain time, let it be known that Marty Furgang will take the early slot. It's going to be a great thing. Open mic into book show into open mic. That's a good idea. Or we could do 2 book shows and an open mic. Amanda Marante. You know what? An open mic in the beginning would be a good idea. So then that way we get all the people that come early for stage time, get stage time. And then all the people that show up late for stage time, get it late. Now, the problem with that is that I know for a fact that people walk, so certain comedians walk audiences. So like we got to be careful with that. And for those that don't understand the lingo, walking the audience means a comedian that's being unprofessional on stage and having people leave early. But that hasn't been the case recently. I think we've been doing pretty good for the comedy scene here in Miami. A lot of comedians have been on point with their material, with their crowd work. They're getting really good at it. So I think actually open mic would be a good idea. What's up, Trill? Will there be a virtual comedy shows? Yeah, that's going to be my number 1 priority, E-Mobile. My number 1 priority will still be the virtual comedy show. So if you guys haven't done so yet, let me go ahead and do this quick plug. Early on in the game, miamicomedy.com/group. Join that and be a part of what we're building here on the virtual stage. Okay? Good news. It's Taco Tuesday. Not for me. I'm not eating tacos today. Speak for yourself. All right, another big announcement that I'm going to be doing today, just back to back. Sweet Caroline, the infamous gem of a bar over in Brickell, will now have a second show Sunday nights. Oh! Ring the alarm and let them know that we coming. Okay, come on and ring the alarm and let them know that we coming. Yell it over to the mountaintops. Sweet Caroline has picked up Sunday nights, so now we're at Sweet Caroline Sundays and Tuesdays. Now, we did a one-time experimental show over at Sweet Caroline on a Sunday, and it was a hit. People came out. We had a little bit of a mini party. People followed guidelines. People sat down 6 feet apart, masks on to the bar, right? So it was such a success that the owners picked it up. I got the good news today. So let everybody know, Sweet Caroline, 8 p.m., Tuesdays and Sundays. Now we're on our way for 7 nights a week, like I promised you. Like I promised you. I promised Miami that I will get you 7 nights a week. It's just a little weird right now with the pandemic. Things are a little weird. Okay? So little by little, as things start opening, the vaccine or whatever, herd immunity, whatever you want to call it, whatever controversial hot button word that pisses you off. All right, as that is happening, we're going to be rolling up into a new campaign to bring 7 nights a week. But on top of those 7 nights a week, you know what your boy Manny is doing? He's bringing you virtual comedy on top of that, right? So you got the toast, all right? You got the bread. And I'm coming in right now with the jelly right on top, virtual, 6, 7 p.m. shows right on top. And then you get to go to the late night show after that. We got Sundays back. That's right. Nice. Sweet Caroline is the spot. I missed the Sunday show in November. Is it 8 p.m. or starting next year? Next year, I think. No, tonight is 9 p.m. for sure. And shout out to James Goez. Thanks for your ongoing support, my friend. James Goez is one of the few that has subscribed to our monthly membership. And he gets a drink on me every time he comes out. If you guys are interested in that monthly membership, which I haven't been offering to a lot of people, do let me know. Expert through, what's up, man? That schmear, that's right. That virtual comedy schmear. And what's great about virtual comedy shows, guys, is that I'll be able to bring in not only local comedians to the virtual shows, but I'll also be able to bring national, maybe international comedians. I'll reach out, okay? But I don't want to reach out, and then when they come onto the show, it's only us 6 motherfuckers. And then I got some explaining to do. Well, you know, the Miami audience is really hard to advertise to. So what's up, Immaculate? For those that don't know, Immaculate is our longest listening supporter. Hey, Steffi, welcome back. You can stream the virtual shows on your way to the live shows. That too, man. The sky is the limit. I'm so glad I built this virtual platform now more than later, so that now as we start slowly opening up, you know, it's just an addition to what I currently do. So this is good. I've actually fallen in love with the virtual shows because I feel like the conversations are so much better. And you know why I say that? Because I'm the only one talking. Oh, it can't get any better than that. If I'm the only one talking, what a great conversation we're having, huh, guys? X Put Through says, hi, I'm enjoying my journeys. Well, good for you. We're not talking about your journeys right now. Talk about mine. Just kidding, man. Whatever you're going through, keep going. All right, we all got our journeys, and we've all got to figure shit out, but eventually you'll get there. I believe in you, whoever you are. Keep it up, Manny. You bring the comedy, what Neo brought to the Matrix. Yeah, you know what, Montez? Well said. All right? And all the haters, when they shoot their bullets, I just stick my hand out like that, and I go, nah, fuck it, I'll take it. Ah! It'll make me stronger. Hey, D. Rusios. All right, so let's get to the topic in hand, shall we? Last night, you know what happened? I was talking to some comedians on stage, and you know, comedians, you know how they are, right? They've always got a bone to pick with somebody. They've always got something to say, you know, a little smart at the mouth. You know those people. They don't necessarily have to be comedians. Those people out there that just kind of want to tell you something. You know, they want to open their yap and say a little something, even though it's not necessary. It's not politically correct. You know, pushing the boundaries. You know, the things comedians do, even if it's not tactful enough. So last night, I wouldn't say reprimanding, but I was demanding somebody to not get drunk so they can go on stage, because the last Monday, this particular person got really drunk and started sitting with different people. And, you know, we're in the middle of a pandemic. We can't be having that. We can't be having strangers sitting with strangers. That's not how it works. 6 feet apart. Okay. Even if it's just the illusion of safety, 6 feet apart. So this guy's just yelling at the stage. He's sitting around and he's kind of like a weird looking guy. So I don't trust him. I've never seen this guy before. So I said, listen, man, if you get drunk tonight, I'm not letting you go on stage, straight up. Okay. So, and I told the open mic host, I'm like, if that guy isn't cohesive, don't put him on stage. And you know what one of the comedians do? He just yelled. I didn't even know he was around. He just yells in the back, "It's coherent, you dumb motherfucker." I had to do a double take when I heard that shit. I was like, what the fuck was that? Where did that come from? I look behind and I see a comedian there just leaning. You know, when somebody corrects you, they kind of have like this power posture. The guy's just leaning on the bench like this. You dumb motherfucker. So I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, all right, coherent and cohesive, they're kind of the same thing. No, it's not. Cohesive is put together. Coherent is understanding. All right, whatever. And I was thinking about it. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure cohesive means put together and not sloppy. And coherent means understood, you know? So I went home and I was like, no, man, let me double check this, because even though I got insulted in front of everybody, because all the comedians were laughing at me, everybody just agreed with this guy automatically, even though they were all wrong. I was just like, let me look this up. And I look up cohesive. It says the effect of being coherent or cohesion. So cohesive means either put together or understood. So I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, Manny? I'm talking about vocab. Damiek. All right. How about you get a username that's cohesive? Oh! Huh? What do you think about that? That's the keyword of the day. Damiek. Get yourself a cohesive username. Hey, what's your Insta? It's Damiek. What the fuck is that? It's D-A-H. Forget it. That's not a coherent username. So anyways, back to the story. So I look it up online, and it turns out my vocab was right. And all the motherfuckers that agreed with that particular comedian, they were all wrong. And I was thinking to myself, it's like, what is it about people? What do they get off on when they try to correct you in public? Like, you see it online too. Like, why would anyone go out of their fucking way to correct somebody? Let them live. Let them live. I mean, all right, maybe if someone was like, hey, I'm going to go check out this restaurant. Here's the address. I'm bringing some friends out together. You could just type up, it'd be like, hey, I think you mean this address, just to let everybody know. Okay, all right, my bad. I didn't want anybody to go on the wrong spot, right? I want you guys to get the right information. But if someone were to use the word were and put the apostrophe, so then it turns into we're, you know what the fuck that person meant. For you to go out of your way and say, there's no apostrophe in were. What the fuck is wrong with you? Let me ask you guys this question. Hey, Corey B, Chicago represent. Let me ask you guys this question. Why do people feel like they have a need to correct you at that degree? How do they get off? Is this a superior thing? It just makes me feel like I'm better than you. You know what it is? If somebody corrects you publicly, whether it's in person or online, whoever that person is, you got to unfriend them. I'm telling you, that person doesn't like you. That was me. I'm going to block you right after this. I'm going to go ahead and prevent you fixing my grammar anytime soon in the future. No, but put it on the chat, guys. What's up, Danielle? Put it in on the chat. Why do or if you're listening to the podcast, send me an email, manny@miamicomedy.com, and let me know, why do you think there's people out there that want to correct people in public? Montez says, envious inferior complex, trying to overcome their lack of true talent. Oh! Montez, yeah, that's pretty deep, man. Although if I were to say any of those words to this particular comedian, he would probably correct me. You're just envious. I think the word you mean is jealous. They mean the same thing. No, envious means I have something you want. Jealous means you want to be me. Like, no, I don't think, oh, he's right, man. He's right. And then they start going into the details of the words and shit. Now you got to get into this. You got to get into the matrix of what does the word mean. Now, all of a sudden, everyone's a philosopher. This is what that word means, and that's what that word means because we say so right here and now. And then when you correct them, oh, okay, my bad. So I wasted all that energy to let you know you were wrong, even though you were saying I was wrong. And then we wasted 30 minutes of just back and forth. Yeah, I guess so. Fuck them. No, I said we're saying we're today. Teaching you will learn and learning you will teach. He wants the talent you have and he doesn't. I don't think it's just the talent because this guy's actually a little more funnier than me. I'll go ahead and say that. This guy's actually one of the best in Miami. But yeah, he corrected me for no reason. What's up, his? You threatened to block immediately, yet from wherever you are, I have to listen to you on my tablet anyway. X put through. I'm not going to block you, man. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. See you next time. This guy, are you really leaving? You upset? Plato, everyone back to the cave. Yeah. Bill Clinton, what does is mean? Yeah. That means what you mean by is. What is is. Just a proper introduction. What's up, Immacula? Because everybody is special except for the other person. Yeah, I guess that's true too. And I'm out of here. Then you weren't talking to yourself. And I'm out of here. What are you talking about, X put through? Anyways, so when it comes to, all right, man, this guy's saying bye. Like he's taking up the whole chat saying bye. Peace. I'm out of here. And I'm out. And I'm leaving. All right. I'll see you later. Maria, the big Gucci Abe. What's up? How are you, man? So yeah, I mean, that's some shit I went through last night. Today, I figured out that I wasn't really that off in my vocab. And then I don't know, I just started thinking about that shit and it got me all upset, you know, that they go out of the way, you know? All right, that's it. Let's get it to our sponsors, shall we? All right. Today's episode is sponsored by my boy, Eliu Venus, who is a badass health insurance agent helping individuals, families, small business owners find the health plan they need, whether it be Medicare, Medicaid, group plans, ACA, Obamacare. If you've got health insurance questions, he's got health insurance answers. Reach out to him. That's eliu.vinas at ushadvisors.com. All right. If you guys are looking for health plans, this is the dude you got to go to, especially now that the New Year's coming up. Get protected. All right. Wear protection. Get protection. All right. Not Val Venus. No, not him. Although I know who he is. Hilarious. All right. Our next sponsor is miamicomedy.com/shop. If you guys want to support this podcast so that I can bring you the best virtual comedy shows Miami has ever seen, go to miamicomedy.com/shop. Get yourself one of these shirts, handmade by me. We've got more than one option. All right. Oh, shit. Instagram is finally showing the design. All right. We got a Richard Pryor one, and we got one that says Miami needs more comedy with Flemmy the Flamingo, our sponsor in the front. Not our sponsor, our mascot. If you get a shirt, that money's going to go into brand new equipment as well as bringing in comedians from out of town so that you guys can talk to them in our upcoming virtual shows. All right, back to the event, everyone. I'm not going to name the bank because I don't want to get fucking, assassinated. But I recently switched banks, and what a headache it is to switch banks. I don't know if you guys have switched banks recently, but it's a close an account and then switch it over to another account and then transfer the direct deposit and get you wait for the new debit card and activate the debit card and talk to customer service. All that shit is annoying. Okay. So I recently came across an advertisement that says 1% APY if you open the account. I was like, well, shit, 1% APY. That's what's up. And I joined, I talked to them. I transferred the funds. I got the checks. I got the card. I opened the savings. I did the whole transfer. I transferred my entire my personal financials into this bank. And then in less than a month, I get an email saying, hey, you're not getting 1% anymore. It's now halved, 0.5. And I'm like, wait a second. What the fuck was that? You're there advertising, telling everybody you're giving 1%. And then what? You reach your account goals and now you're switching it to 0.5. Now, that's the difference between $1.50. Nowadays, that's a lot of fucking money. Okay. That goes to show you're going to get a candy bar or you're not going to get a candy bar. All right. You're going to vacuum your car or you're going to get a Twix. Did you move to a credit union that had less fines and charges? I've heard of credit unions, not to get too much into the financial game here, but this bank blatantly did a sleazy marketing tactic that told everybody they have the best fucking interest rate out there. And then when you switch your entire financial life over to them, they're just like, psych, we just a regular bank, dog. they were like all up. They were just all up in the advertisements like, yeah, yo, no one is offering these interest rates, man. Stack your bread up with us. We got you. We'll help you get wealth. Compound. They were even like using compound interest as the advertisement. Compound interest. You stack up compound interest. That's the seventh wonder of the world, according to Einstein. They even bring Einstein into it. Poor Einstein is over there rolling in his grave. He's part of an advertisement campaign, just tricking people to switch. So I switched, and then they just brought down the interest rate like in less than a month. I didn't even get my interest payment. They were just like, hey, man, you know how we said 1%? It's 0.5 now. All right. But hey, you know, at least you got an internet bank now, and it's an internet bank, which means your money's up in the fucking air somewhere. There's no fucking office you can go to and talk to somebody. Be like, hey, man, who has my money? They just shrug. Hey, man, where's my money? Is it in a safe somewhere? It's in the clouds, man. It's out there floating. It's a number on your desktop screen. You got to log in to see it. Remember when you know what it is when you move to an internet bank? When you switch your accounts, all your money goes into an internet bank. It's not in a safe, right? It's just a number on the screen. And what it should be is, instead of saying account balance, it says the amount of money you used to have. DeRusso says, keep bailing them out. They will always assume they can fuck you. Bro, I got fucked. I mean, there's no fee. You know, they're not charging me a fee, or there was no like payment I had to do, but it's like a hassle. It's a hassle to be like, hey, so-and-so bank, I'm closing my account. I found a better rate elsewhere. They were like, you've been with us for like 7 years. Why would you do that? You have all your transactions here. Your debit card is linked up. You have other companies. Why would you switch? It's like, hey, man, this advertisement says 1% APY, dog. I got to. We got to make money around here. And they're over there like, yeah, come here. We got you. 1%. Then you switch on over and they're like, hey, look, man, we're just a regular old bank trying to make it work. That's the equivalent of a guy like talking up his dick game. It's like, yo, man, I can't wait to dick you down, girl. You won't forget me. All right. I got the best sex you've ever had. And then when you have it, it's like, you know what? No, you know what? Let's go ahead and make it less crass. Let's make it less crass. I got financially catfished. Oh, man, I got financially catfished, bro. That's what it is. I'm going to write that down. Financially catfished. Oh, man. Yeah, bro, they fucking got me. I'm upset, you know, and I can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. Except close my account and then do the whole work again. And it's going to be embarrassing, you know, to go back to the other bank and be like, hey, guys, look, listen, remember that account I had with you guys? I'm so sorry. Can I move my money back? Well, it won't be the same account number or the same debit card, so you're just going to have to do all the work all over again. You know what? I think that's what the trick is. I think that's the trick banks do. They give you a little something for you to do all the work to transfer over all the debit cards, all the checking accounts, all that shit. They make you do all the work. Sign here, FDIC, right? And then once you have it transferred, it's like you don't want to do all the work to switch again. So it's like, we got you, man. Just stay here. You might as well stay. You might as well stay. Where are you going to go? It's like a pimp telling a girl, where are you going to go after me, girl? You ain't going nowhere. You belong here with me on this air mattress on the ground. We going to make it work. You the Bonnie to my Clyde, baby. Invest in me. You believe in me? Do you believe in me or not? The back work together. I don't know what you mean. If they can't tell you where your money is, then it's probably somewhere in China. Hey, man, I think that's just how money works. I think I think the reputation of a business or financial institution, if it says FDIC insured, you're okay. That's my understanding, at least. If it says FDIC insured, you're going to be fine because, you know, if they go bankrupt or whatever, the governments have you handled. But they'll do some sleazy shit. Banks will find, especially these newer banks, the older banks, you know, that old money, they've got enough money to handle any situation. It's like, hey man, I want my overdraft fee back. Like, yeah, here's your fucking money. Leave me the fuck alone. All right. We out here doing big things. We investing in American and international properties. We don't give a fuck about your overdraft fee. There's your $30. Now get the fuck up out my face. Right. A newer bank be like, hey, we're going to use a cat as a logo and hopefully you switch with us because we're a brand new bank and we're based off the internet. All right, I'll switch on over. Psych. We're just a guy in a basement somewhere trying to make it work. We're just trying. Hey, man, come on. We're a startup. That should be the new logo. It shouldn't be a cat. It should be a logo like this. Some guy shrugging. Some guy shrugging, holding money. No, holding his empty pockets. Let's see. That's why I keep my money on Gringotts. What are Gringotts? Danielle Lee, Matt Ross, Vegetete. What's up? Welcome. What are Gringotts, man? I'm actually curious. That sounds like an ore that hasn't been discovered yet. Gringotts. What the fuck is that? Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Man, fuck you. Is that a Harry Potter reference? Get the fuck out of here. You know what? Bitcoin should be considered Harry Potter currency because that shit is in fantasy land. Huh? I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with this whole bank situation right now, but it's upsetting me. Yeah, Gringotts. I got it. I looked it up. Harry Potter money. How cute. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never seen one Harry Potter movie to date. I haven't. I haven't, man. And to be honest with you, I'm glad I haven't because it just looks too nerdy for me. It's already bad enough that I'm into Star Wars the way I am, but to be doubly into a fantasy world that doesn't exist, you know, because in Star Wars, I read the back lore. Because as a kid, it's like a kid fantasy of mine. Like I've always loved Star Wars, right? But, you know, to get into more than one thing, it's like, oh, what a heavy investment it is, you know? They're like, oh, I got to read about Harry Potter. And now I got to see this little motherfucker grow up. And then next thing you know, you're 10 years as a fan. And then you realize you're like, I've been following something that is non-existent. None of this shit is real. It's almost like your whole life was a lie, you know? Like as a kid, oh my God, I fucking love Harry Potter. And then you grow up and then you're just like, why the fuck did I like Harry Potter so much? It's guy ain't even real. No one can fly on a broomstick and no one can make sticks come to you or disappear with a cloak or have a little green elf show up or whatever the fuck's in that. I don't know. Pursuing fantasy and reading up on things like that, I think it's a waste of time. I think you should only have one and one only. What's your favorite fantasy? Put it on the chat. Let's go ahead and make fun of the things that you geek out on. An ex of mine was a big fan of the Twilight books. You know, the vampires and the werewolves and the fucking things. Yeah, I never understood that fantasy. It's like romantic. It's like you like a werewolf? Like you want to see this girl getting fucked by a werewolf? Are you sure you and I are compatible? Do you still like me? Do you want me to dress like a werewolf the next time I have sex with you? Tell me the truth. Why do you like this so much? Happened to me with Santa Claus as a kid. Yeah, Santa Claus will do it too, man. Everybody got hit with Santa Claus and everybody got hit with the Tooth Fairy. And well, in the Latin culture, it's not the Tooth Fairy. We had a ratoncito. Latin culture is a ratoncito. I don't know if you guys had a ratoncito, which is in Spanish for the rat, right? Because Latin people, they're not going to teach you about little white fairies going around taking your teeth. They're a little more, they're a little more down to earth. So they say the rat the little rat comes around and takes your teeth. What the fuck is a rat doing with my teeth? What's up, Jay Gloria? So I remember one time I put cheese out as a kid. All right. I put cheese out on the floor outside and put my teeth on there. Gross. I know, but I was young. I was a child. I put cheese and I put teeth on the outside. And then I woke up the next morning and somebody took out like little bites off the cheese. My teeth were gone. And then there was like money. It wasn't even bills. It was like fucking dimes and quarters and shit that amounted to less than $1. I'd be like, yo, why can't I be visited by the tooth fairy? Why Ratoncito? This guy's cheap as fuck. I'm out here. I'm hearing my friends say that the tooth fairy is giving out $5 for every tooth. I'm getting 47 cents. Somebody explain this to me. You know what it is? El Ratoncito is lower budget. That's lower budget. You know, we got to cut corners. Is that a Cuban thing? I don't know. El Raton Perez, Di Rusio's. Yeah, I don't know. I guess some Latin cultures have it or some don't. But yeah, man. El Ratoncito fucking gypped me. Didn't even get the full price of a tooth. But at least whoever left the money, which I'm sure was my dad, at least he was nice enough to cut out little pieces of cheese and make me feel as if, you know, that little motherfucker did come around and take a bite of the food I left him. Pennies on the dollar for El Raton. Yeah, I know. He's probably a subsidiary of the tooth fairy. Like he works below the tooth fairy. El Ratoncito's out there being hired by higher end corporate holiday icons like the tooth fairy. It's like, hey man, I don't really want to visit you know, this guy right now, you know. So let me go ahead and hire this rat to go out. And I'm just gonna get like, look, here's $1. Go ahead and leave whatever you want on this guy's for this guy's tooth. Here's $1. Leave whatever you want on his tooth, and then we'll just call it quits. So this little rat, right? He's keeping 53 cents for every tooth. Little white children out there getting $5 per tooth. Latin people with the Ratoncito are getting 47 cents. And they're getting free cheese on top of that. So they're working on a budget, you know? They're out there just fucking, you know. The tooth fairy is hiring a Ratoncito to give out lower wages to the fucking Latin kids, man. That's fucked up. We got to tell some. El Ratoncito's taking American jobs. For less. Yo, that's hilarious. Oh, man. El Ratoncito. Let me write that down. Giving out less for teeth than the tooth fairy. Yo, we did it, guys. We found the joke right there. Oh, we were mining for it. Bing, bing, bing. There it is. There it is, guys. Huh? Let's get some hearts. Every time we find a joke like this, hit the hearts. Hit the hearts, guys. There it is. Oh, we found it. Woo! What's up, Serge? Warrior Bucks. And how como el venado and el burrito get more clout? Well, what's Elvenar? Elvenar is a goat, right? Elvenar is a goat, right? That's what it is. And El Perrito from El Baile del Perrito. Yeah. You know, that dog actually made a cameo and started giving, you know, people were actually giving him. What was the dog's name? How come dogs never get, a lot of people don't get enough credit for their musical contributions. El Perrito never got enough clout for what he did. El Baile del Perrito. El Baile del Perrito. They probably had to put that dog down one day. Sad, but true. It's like, don't you know this dog's a celebrity? Let this dog die in peace. You don't got to put him down on purpose. That dog probably never got a photo taken, never got high-end meals like it deserved. Okay? It never got flued out anywhere. I'm pretty sure when that band was performing on stage, that dog didn't make a cameo appearance, and they didn't give that dog a microphone while they were on stage to bark, right? It's almost like that dog did the work, and then these people are just taking credit for it. It's fucked up, man. Latin folks, whether it be animal or human, they're just being held down with their creativity. They're being held back. They're not giving us enough credit. Y que no me digan en la esquina el venado. No, pack up dancers. Oh, el venado is a deer. Okay, got it. I'm not familiar with that song, AZN. Let me see if I could find it. What's it called? Elvenar? See if I could play a little clip for you guys. So somebody just wrote a song about a deer, huh? Elvenar. And it's not El Venado, and then they just took out the D. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear this. Let me know if you can hear it on the chat. Oh, is this a funny song? I like the way it starts off. I was just going to. Ratoncito was his manager. Let's look up the lyrics. El Venado lyrics. All right, so let's see. Ay, mujer, la gente está diciendo por ahí que yo soy un venado y estoy amarrado. All right, so, hey, lady, the people are telling me that I'm a deer and I'm tied up. Right? Can't hear it? Yeah, I got to get a new mixer, guys. This mixer sucks. Yeah, sorry for everybody out there listening. This mixer sucks. Apparently, it doesn't do all the functions it said it could. I've been tweaking it. I've been doing tests, and it just doesn't seem to work. So I got to get a new one. All right, so if you're listening, miamicomedy.com/shop. Buy a t-shirt. I swear I will use the money to buy a brand new mixer so that we can make these shows a lot more interactive. I swear it to you, okay? All right, I'll get a brand new mixer and we'll make the show more interactive where everybody can listen to songs. We can have people calling in. We can do all this shit because this mixer that I bought stinks. All right. So, ay, mujer, dime que eso es un cuento, por favor, que no soy un venado y que sigo pegado. Hey, lady, tell me it's not true, please, because I'm not a deer and I'm not stuck. All right, this song, somebody was probably in. This song was probably done under drugs. Like somebody was under the influence writing this, right? So there's a Spanish guy thinking he's a deer and saying, "Hey, I'm not the guy," right? Queef Machine from Periscope says, "Bro, Periscope is dead, and yet here you are." Nani21, welcome to the chat. All right, so yeah, this song sucks, man. I don't like it. Right off the bat. El baile del perrito is way better. Let's look at the lyrics. El baile del perrito. Lyrics. Hay un baile, ritmo de hoy, que le gusta a todo el mundo. Lo bailan en discotecas y las chicas se vacilan. There's a dance with a rhythm that's appreciated all around the world. I dance it in discotheques, aka the club, and the ladies love it. All right, there you go. El baile de perrito is already starting off strong. It gives you a proper introduction. It's almost like the beginning of a story. I know a song that people dance to that's appreciated all around the world. Hell, even the ladies love it. Damn, I'm already brought in. Y las muchachas lo imitan. And the ladies pretend to know it. Okay? Y los muchachos lo bailan. And the fellas, they dance it. So the ladies imitate the dog and the guys play along and dance with them. So it's pretty much saying the ladies are out here dancing like a dog, and then the guys show up playing along with them. bandwagoning Miami, Ohio comedy. I don't get it, Mishing.com. El baile del perrito. All right, then it goes to the chorus. El baile del perrito, the dance of the dog, the dance of the dog, the dance of the dog. Sí que te va a gustar. You're going to love it. I love it already. Y es que yo tengo un perrito que hace cosas muy bonitas. And I have a dog that does things that is very beautiful. Uh-oh, it's getting sexual, guys. Here we go. Here we go. It's getting sexual. Cuando se siente contento, él mueve la cintura. When the dog is happy, it moves its hips. Oh shit! So like they're pretty much just calling Latin women dogs now. Never mind, guys. This song is fucked up. You know what, guys? Let's go ahead and say it right now. El baile del perrito is probably one of the most misogynistic songs in Latin culture right now. So let's go ahead and claim that right now on the Miami Comedy Podcast. El baile del perrito is pretty much saying, it's like, hey, I know a song that all the ladies can't get enough of. And you know what? I'm not even referring to the dog, the animals. The dog itself is a metaphor for these ladies because they know how to do beautiful things and move their hips. Oh, shit, guys. We just cracked the code. El baile del perrito is a fucked up chauvinistic song, guys. We don't tolerate that around here on the Miami Comedy Podcast, so we're just going to go ahead and turn this off right now. Sounds like an early Pitbull track. Yeah, the mixtapes from back in the day. All right, that was fun. I'm actually glad we got the ratoncito. That's a solid joke right there, especially for the Latin crowds. All right, let's go ahead and wind it down, everybody. Who Let the Dogs Out is supposed to be a song about ugly women. Oh, shit. Danielle, I didn't know you were still here. All right, so that's with Danielle's theory. Let's go ahead and put that to the test. Thanks for chiming in. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who, right? Well, the party was nice. The party was pumping. And everybody was having a ball. All right, so they're at a party. People are dancing with the girls they want, right? They were pumping, right? Everyone's having a ball, meaning everybody, got some balls in their cheeks. Right, you got to go in deep in these lyrics and make sure that you understand it properly. That's where my brain went. Everybody's pumping on these girls in this Jamaican party, and everybody is balls deep in this dance, right? And everybody was having a ball. I tell the fellas, start the name calling, and the girls respond to the call. I heard a woman shout out, who let the dogs out? Well, I mean, if a woman is shouting out, who let the dogs out, they're still talking about the guys, right? Because they're grinding on them. El baile de perrito was replaced by Bad Bunny's Yo Perreo Sola. It's true. I don't think it's true because it says, and the girls responded to the call. The fellas started name calling. The girls responded to the call, and I heard a woman shout out, who let the dogs out? Because they're talking about the guys that are dancing behind them. They're talking about themselves. This is what I'm saying. Okay? So who let the dogs out is pretty much people saying we're also perreando here in the Caribbean. All right? I see the dance people had a ball because she really want to skip town. Get back, Gruffy's back, Scruffy. Get back, you flea infested mongrel. Oh, shit. Wait a second. You know what? This patois lyrics, all right? Is this a Jamaican song? I don't want to. Who let the dogs out by who? Bahamas. We're European, sir. I resent that. Bahamas. Where are they from? Bahamian. Oh, they're from Bahamas? Bahamian or Bahamian band. Okay, whatever. So what language is Bahamian? Do they speak in Bahamas? What language? The English. Yo, that's hilarious. What language do they speak in the Bahamas? English. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. English is our official language, although you might hear Bahamian English. I knew it. Okay, I'm not fucking dumb. I knew I wasn't that fucking dumb. Hang on. It's a mixture of Queen's diction, African influence, and island dialect. Okay, there you go. There you fucking go. All right? Patois is similar. Patois has English with island dialect, or as I say, Caribbean dialect, right? All right, so I'm not that dumb. All right, so now I could avoid all the people correcting me after this shit. Oh, they do speak Patois. It's just a different dialect. Okay, got it. All right, so with that being said, let's go back to the lyrics. Oh, all right, but this is the part that's confusing, Danielle, because this is the part that actually makes sense to what you're saying. According to this Bahamian dialect, I can see that dance people had a ball. Okay, so I can see the people dancing had a ball. Now he's talking past tense. Okay, so that there's something suspicious going on this part because it's now past tense. I see that they had a ball because she really wanted to skip town. She really wanted to leave. Get back, Gruffy. Back, Scruffy. Get back, you flea infested mongrel. Gonna tell myself, hey man, not get angry. Yippee-yi-yo to any girls calling them canine. Yippee-yi-yo. But they tell me, hey man, it's part of the party. You put a woman in front of and her man behind. Right, so you're grinding on her, right? I got that part. Who let the dogs out? Who let the say a doggy is nutting if he don't have a bone? Yo, this song, isn't this a children's song? Isn't this a children's song, guys? A doggy is nutting if he doesn't have a bone. All doggy hold your bone. All doggy hold it. A doggy is nutting if he doesn't have a bone. Who let the dogs out? Well, if I am a dog, the party is on. I got to get my groove because my mind done gone. Do you see the rays coming from my eye, walking through the place? Oh, this guy's now getting fucking psychedelic. Do you see the rays coming out my eyes? Fucking high, man. Walking through the place like a Digiman is breaking down. Me and my white short shorts, and I can't see color. Any color will do. I'll stick on you. That's why they call me Pitbull, because I'm the man of the land. When they see me, they say, who? Who let the dogs out? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say that the last part of this song was him really fucked up. Okay, that he's just drunk talking shit. So the last part is not even cohesive. That's the word of the day. You know what, guys? We should do it like Sesame Street and have words of the day. So this last part here, I see the people... well, if I'm a dog, the party is on. I got to get my groove because my last part we're going to not count because it sounds like he's just adding lyrics for the sake of adding lyrics. I want to get to the bottom of what the song really is about. So when he says, I see the people had a ball because she really wanted to skip town. Get back, Gruffy. Get back, Scruffy. Get back, you flea infested mongrel. Okay, so here's my theory, guys. I'm going to go ahead and relay a little bit to what Danielle is saying, that this is a song about ugly women. So let's say, since he's talking past tense and he's saying the woman wants to quote unquote skip town, I think what he's saying is I'm leaving this party with an ugly girl. Because if a dog doesn't have a bone, he ain't nothing. All right? I got to get mines, man. Look, everybody's having a ball at this party. I don't really see myself going home with anybody because everybody's already taken. I'm looking around. Everybody's grinding on somebody. And I've got this fucking dog of a woman. So I'm going to go ahead and take her home because what's a dog without a bone, huh? Get back, Scruffy. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get the fuck out of here. She wants to skip town, guys. Who let the dogs out? I think that's what it is. It's a song about a guy leaving a party with someone they probably wouldn't have if they weren't sober. If they were sober. There you go. That's the theory of who let the dogs out. Great, great topic, Danielle. All right. All right, that's it. That's the end of the podcast. We're done here. Thank you all for tuning in. 6 p.m. If you guys want to decipher lyrics, I'm actually beginning to believe that this is a good little segment we can have. Bro, he's thinking lower your standards before the next guy does. Maybe. But this song right here, because of the Bahamian dialect, I don't know. I think this is probably going to be one of those songs that's going to go down in history as the hardest to decipher. This is an artistic mystery. What did the song "Who Let the Dogs Out" truly mean? Thousands of years from now, there's going to be historians looking back and be like, well, there was a song by the Bahamas called "Who Let the Dogs Out." And to this day, we still don't know what they meant on this song. A lot of theories would say it's about an ugly woman. A lot of other people will say it's about men who are horny. But whatever the case is, we'll never know. What's up, Steph? What's up, A1? Geeks Out Post. Welcome. All right. We're done here, guys. Every day, 6 p.m., live stream the podcast. Tune in. Poetry influenced by Caribbean LSD. Perhaps, you know, see, you look at people and they start shape-shifting into animals. That sounds very psychedelic. So you might be onto something. And we let our children listen to this. We let our kids listen to this song. Super late. It's all good. It's Miami. You're actually right on time. You're fashionably late, Steph. All right. Every day at 6 o'clock, we go live. We talk to the people. We have some fun together. And if you guys allow this community to grow, and I say allow because since we have a core group of people, I'm depending on you for you to tell your friends to join, okay, so that they can partake in this conversation with you. All right. The more people to join, the closer we'll get to our goal of 1,000 members on our Facebook group. Go to miamicomedy.com/group. Once we have the members, I'll start producing brand new shows so that we all can have some fun apart from the daily podcast. Okay. And you can also support miamicomedy.com/shop. Buy a t-shirt so that I can get a brand new mixer to make this show more interactive for you. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Have a great night.